Welcome to Crazy Town. The smell of exhaust, fuel, burning rubber from tires. It's Automotion 2023, a big car show here in Wisconsin Dells, just north of Madison by about 45 minutes or so. And we are going to check out a bunch of classics and muscle cars. So if you're into automotion and cars, stay tuned. You'll want to keep watching this. And if you're not into cars, well, keep watching because there's always some craziness that goes on here. So let's go check it out. This is awesome. So this show brings in thousands of spectators and automotive enthusiasts. It's a yearly show, happens every year, the weekend before Memorial Day weekend here in Wisconsin Dells, which just happens to be known as the water park capital of the world. If you love chlorine, this is the place to be. This wave pool behind me at Mount Olympus, it's called Poseidon's Rage. It kicks up waves of 9 feet. That's a huge wave pool. It's bigger than the ocean sometimes. So that's here at Mount Olympus in Wisconsin Dells. I will show you a lot more of Wisconsin Dells as the summer goes on, so subscribe to the channel for all the fun. In the meantime, let's go check out this auto show. It's one of the largest in the entire upper Midwest, and it brings in a lot of beautiful cars. There are some classics, there are some muscle cars, and they just kind of hang out in the parking lot. I think they have to register to be a part of the show every year. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what we have this year. I also have a copy of last year's show, the video of last year's show, linked below, so check that out too. Now that's one way to keep a lot of the cars and the spectators out of your parking lot. Just block them off with the Dells Boat Tours, the amphibious rides. I've got more information. I think it was Memorial Day of 2022 where I took a duck ride. You'll see that in the library here of the channel, check that out. They are really unique and fun vehicles, land and water. Well, after about a 1.5 mile walk or so, beautiful day to get the steps in, we have finally made it to the grounds where they hold the show. Now, there are, I guess you could say, separate shows. The main show, Automotion, which is put on by the Wisconsin Dells Visitor and Convention Bureau, that's held here in the parking lot of Mount Olympus, which is a water park amusement park complex. Various other businesses also have a show of their own, so then everyone just kind of converges on the Wisconsin Dells Parkway to show off the cars and burn fuel, basically, all weekend long. But the main show with the classic cars and the hot rods, you'll find them here at Mount Olympus. Look at this old car here. This thing is beautiful. It's a 1957 Ford Fairlane. I know my cars with the help of the signage in the front window. Look at that car. They don't make them like this anymore. Here's another one over here. So simple, the engine back then, huh? Definitely lots of room for the family in here. The interesting thing that I just noticed on that car and the other Fairlane across the way is the Ford logo's not on there, at least the way we know it with the cursive. So I'm not sure if that came in at a later time. I always thought that was like when Henry Ford started the business back in the 20s, but maybe not. So this guy has his Ford toolbox. As you know, Ford stands for Fix or Repair Daily. If you're a Ford fan, don't worry, I've got my F-150, which I do love. This is the 37th Automotion here in Wisconsin Dells. There is no spectator admission and parking is free. Look at all that space under the hood. Engines were just so simple, all mechanical, no computers back then. This would be a fun car to take out on the weekend. On a beautiful summer day. I really like the red too. It's a pretty nice car. Well, that was close. Guy's backing up his car over there, and He almost hit this classic over here. Maybe we need to get him one of those stickers that say, "Please be patient, I'm a student driver." Look at this beautiful car. It's old Firebird. They've always been my favorites. I believe this was known as the first generation of the Pontiac Firebirds. Look at that gorgeous engine in there. All the chrome. And like the alternator, and just a beautiful car. All right, I'll take it. You don't even have to gift wrap it. I'll take it as is. I'll even fill up the tank if I need to. My first car was a 1979 Firebird. It didn't look anything like that, though. Look at this. Does it even have an engine in there? Oh, there it is. Thought I was just going to see an air filter. And a very bright red. If you are traveling down the highway at, let's just say, a little bit over the speed limit and the cops see you, they'll probably target you because you're sticking out like a sore thumb with this red. I'm not quite sure what class of classics these fall in, but here's a few of them right here. Could you imagine how blinding those headlights would be if they were the LEDs? Look at the rims on this. Wood. It's like they stole a steering wheel off of a old boat. Isn't this like a mafia getaway car? Everything's original on it. The sister of the Pontiac Firebirds. It's the Chevy Camaros over here. Good looking cars as well. I'm aware that my voice sounds different at points in this video. I am doing adjustments with the microphone settings to see which one I like, so this video is kind of a guinea pig. Always like the older looks of the Mustang. There's a line over there. They're a little different looking today. Just a simple car. And staying with the green theme here as we continue at Automotion 2023 in Wisconsin Dells. Do you like old cars? Comment below. And if you have one, what kind of car do you have? Share a picture of it on my Facebook page. This must be Judge Judy's car. Look at this car. What a great looking Camaro. I love that color too. I mean, even if you're not into cars, isn't that beautiful? I'm not a big car enthusiast. I mean, not like all the people that come here and they just live and breathe this stuff. I do enjoy looking at all the beautiful cars here, but this one for sure, I would definitely love to have in my garage. You think this car can get up and move? Look at the size of that. Look at that engine. The thing is huge. That's bigger than the one on my riding lawnmower. Perfect for drag racing, huh? Check out the seatbelts in this thing. You know it's got serious power. And before the F-150 was the F-100. He's got this in good shape here. A little different than the F-150 Lightning. This one has an engine. You know the gas stations in town have to love this weekend with these gas guzzlers. Look at this sign here. Trucks are like wise. If it ain't yours, don't touch. That's funny. It is a good looking truck though. I do like it. Says he's the original owner of this 1966 Impala. Nice looking car. Been in the family for quite a while. Meet Marvin. Marvin the Martian. I think Marvin the Martian can do a better vlog than I can today. I've got plenty of outtakes and bloopers already, so keep watching for the bloops at the end of this video. Look at those exhaust pipes over there. I just was not expecting that when I walked around it. This must be Marvin's friends, or maybe one of them's Marvin in there. Look at this guy over here. I'm not sure if he's leashed up so he doesn't blow away, or nobody takes him, or if he just doesn't walk away on his own. Could be in a timeout where he's leashed to the car. You know you want it. I'll tell you what, if I get to 10,000 subscribers by the 4th of July, it's yours. All you have to do is come here and find the owner and then nab it from him. Just leave me out of it. Don't mention my name. I'm not sure what's going on here. This would be the Bone family. They've been sitting in this car since it was built. Guys, go back to 1955, huh? I'm afraid to see what's in the trunk. Oh, okay. We're safe. Thought maybe we'd find a body. They hit someone over here. Look at the old bone rat. Oh man, that's just crazy there. She's looking freaked out like they're going 150 miles an hour. Look at the look on her face. I'm not quite sure how he got in the show as far as a muscle car, a rat rod, or a classic, but definitely unique. Wonder if we'll see a Ghostbusters car here. Seems every auto show I go to, I tend to find a Ghostbusters car. Look at this boat over here. Lowrider. I don't think you could even go over a speed bump with this thing. Definitely bottom out. Look at the size of this thing though. This thing is bigger than my pontoon boat. But officer, it's only a 4-cylinder. That's one awfully fast 4-cylinder, right? You know this pony giddy ups and goes. I like the Mustangs back from the 80s like this, but I like them a little bit more with the graphic effects on the bottom. This one, in my opinion, just looks a little too plain. Now, over here, the Plymouth Roadrunner, it's anything but plain. I mean, it is simple, but it's just got "Don't mess with me" written all over it. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are here. How's the auto show going? Having a good time? Hope you're wearing sunblock. It's sunny today. I probably should have put some sunblock on today. I'm definitely feeling the sun. Another Mustang. Good looking car. I'm wearing my t-shirt that says Maverick Hayes on it. I just heard somebody behind me say, take a picture of his shirt, Maverick Hayes. They want to know what I'm up to. Maybe I should swap out this video and do some sort of church service or something, just to confuse everybody. Yeah, what in the hell? That's not what I was expecting. Probably shouldn't say hell and church in the same sentence, right? My apologies on that. Back to the Firebirds. I love the Trans Ams, the Pontiac Firebirds, just good looking cars. I used to have one when I was a baby Maverick, at least legal of age to drive back when I was 16. My first car was a 1979 Pontiac Firebird. Very simple. Had a small 6-cylinder in it. It was 0 to 60 in probably about 3 days going down a hill. Very slow car, but nevertheless, for a first car, it was fun. And it looks similar to this. What's different about this one, well, first of all, this one's got a real engine to it. Got a 400 in there. Mine was a 1979. This is a 74 with a different front end as well. And the back's a little different too. The Wardan's car over here. Look at this. The first classic car I've seen with a smart infotainment system in it. Look at the size of that screen. Now, the 2 days here at Automotion, Saturdays are by far the busiest days. A lot of people are taking off today. On Sundays I record this and heading out because a lot of people drive hours to get here to show off their cars and even to spectate, just, you know, a few states away even. So there is an award show for the different classes of cars that people can vote for, and I believe that's coming up later this afternoon, but it doesn't look like a lot of people have stuck around for that, as this lot is pretty empty on this side, and that's usually full on Saturdays. But back here we saw some cars yet. An old Duster here. And if you've stumbled upon this channel thinking it's just automotive, I'm sorry. But if you are into travel and attractions, well, I encourage you to subscribe and welcome. As I travel the country, do a lot of Wisconsin because, well, hey, that's where I live. But travel and attractions from all over the place, so I hope you'll subscribe. Do you remember, okay, I'm going to date myself again, as I usually do in my videos. Do you remember that TV show back from the 70s, Sanford and Son? With Lamont, Fred Sanford? They had the junkyard, and they had an old truck, and I want to say this is it. Not this specific truck. Theirs was red and in horrible condition. But I want to say it was an old Ford pickup, just like this one. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this Impala here. It's definitely customized. You highly doubt they ordered it from GM like this. That's perfect to see if you have anything in your hair, or just to check on your hairdo, I suppose. And they've got their merchandise setups here as well. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Cheap plug here. If you haven't seen my new store yet, check it out. There's a link in this video where you can pick up some Maverick apparel. And I really appreciate your support. All the proceeds go to helping me do future travel and attraction videos here on this channel. So again, I really appreciate your support. Lots to choose from, and I do refresh that store periodically, so it is changing up. See what's in there now by clicking on that link for the store in this video. There are some cars that have colors on them, and no matter where you are, no matter what kind of car, it will just draw your attention, and this is one of them. This blue. If you're a car show enthusiast, or better yet, if you are here for Automotion 2023 in Wisconsin Dells, comment below and let me know if you had a car here. So if you're interested in checking out the show, it is every year, the weekend before Memorial Day weekend here in Wisconsin Dells. And you can always Google where Wisconsin Dells is, but it's basically right in between Chicago and Minneapolis. All right, well, that answers my question. I guess we'll keep moving on. My dad used to have a Chevy Nova. It was yellow, it was a 1972, and it looked nothing like this. Dad, I think you brought the wrong one home. Could you see yourself driving this? Yeah, I would. I'd take it as my Sunday toy. That's pretty much the entire show this year, and I really got to be honest. I was expecting it to be probably double the size of the car still here on a Sunday. I know that yesterday was much busier, but I just thought for a two-day show there'd be a lot more to see here today. But again, Automotion. It's always the weekend before Memorial Day weekend in Wisconsin Dells. No, I didn't. Of course I wouldn't do that. But it would be fun to go do that on all the cars here, right? Yeah. Right now I've got some of the enthusiasts saying, "How dare you?" It was never stuck on. But if you had a car here and you're watching this video, you may want to check the back of it just to be safe. That is pretty much it here at Automotion in Wisconsin Dells. We've basically seen everything that they had. It used to be one of the largest automotive shows of its kind in the entire upper Midwest, and that might still hold the title on Saturdays, but on Sunday a lot of them have just gone home. So, but there definitely were some neat looking cars here. My favorite still was that Camaro that we saw at the beginning of this video. Here you go, that's what it looks like right there. It's a good looking car. That was definitely my favorite. What was your favorite? Comment below if you have one, or if you have your own classic car or rat rod, muscle car, whatever it might be. Comment below, tell me about it. Tell me about the auto shows that you do. I know some of these people, they do auto shows all summer long on the weekends. It's all they do. They just go from auto show to auto show throughout the Midwest, maybe the country, and show off their car. It's definitely a neat hobby to have. I don't know if I could do it every weekend. I would probably grow tired of it. Again, I'm not a huge enthusiast where I have to be at all of these, but I do enjoy checking out the vehicles that are on display when Automotion comes to Wisconsin Dells every year. As mentioned earlier in this video, I will be featuring a lot of Wisconsin Dells this year. I'll do some miniature videos, so if you will be coming to Wisconsin Dells this summer and you want to know what's going on, what's new here, some of the fun things you just got to check out, subscribe to this channel and I'll show it all to you. It's all coming up throughout the summer. Maybe in a future video, I'll hit a winery like I did in the last video and then come to one of these car shows. See how that goes. Bump into things, and yeah, I don't think people would be happy with that. And if you haven't seen the previous video at the winery with Kelly and I stopping at Willersheim, check it out. It'll come up at the end of the video, this one, where you can just link on it. That was a fun video, and we got a little loopy. Well, that's gonna pretty much wrap it up on this video. I upload the main videos every Sunday and sprinkle in some additional videos throughout the week, so make sure you subscribe to this channel for more travel and attractions and all the fun. You'll see me on the next one. So this show brings in thousands of spectators, automotive enthusiasts, and it happens every year. Let's do this whole thing again. So this show brings in thousands of spectators and automotive enthusiasts. If you are into long traffic jams and not getting anywhere fast, yeah, come check out this show. Once a year, especially Friday and Saturday nights. They claim they're cruising up and down the Dells Parkway. They're more like sitting. The main show, Automotion, which is put on by the Wisconsin Dells Visitor and Convention. The main show, Automotion, which is put on by the Wisconsin Dells Visitor and Convention Bureau, that's held here in the parking lot of Mount Olympus. These cars are for sale here. $30,000 or best offer. If you want to place an offer, go ahead and comment below. I'll forward that on to you. I'll let you know if you get it. So if you're interested in checking out this show, it is every year, the weekend before. You probably didn't hear me on that. I had the microphone facing the wrong way. This is interesting here as I walk back. Looks like these people took some of the cones that might have been in the parking lot, put them in the road. People cruising by last minute come up to these cones and have to switch lanes. No, I had nothing to do with it. This one's not me. But I do find it humorous. That is pretty much it. It's just one of those days I can't even wrap up the video. That is pretty much it here at Automotion in Wisconsin Dells.
Subscribe now.